When it rains, it pours. It's a phrase that transcends weather. Here in the mountains, the deluge has been relentless.
Stand by, hey, sound out.
Severe weather only amplifies the mission of local news crews.
We are tracking heavy rain as the outer bands of Alberto continue to move into our region.
Let's hear this.
This week, all of us in the industry were shaken by the worst-case scenario, when people who report the news become the news.
Roll red.
John, we're shattered, devastated.
And it is with heavy hearts that we must also report on the tragic deaths of our news colleagues from WYFF, Mike McCormick and Aaron Smeltzer, who were killed while covering these storms in Polk County.
On Monday, WYFF reporter Mike McCormick and photojournalist Aaron Smeltzer were covering conditions in Polk County.
It's not real to us yet.
They were driving on 176 when a tree toppled their vehicle. News 4 anchor Michael Cogdill says it's still unthinkable.
You have a far greater chance of being struck by lightning than having that happen. That old tree so far off the road, the guys were going down the highway and it falls with that exquisitely dreadful timing.
Now, those journalists committed to storytelling are remembered for their compassion.
They were so deeply human.
Just last week, Aaron posted this drawing on Facebook. It captures a smiling news-gathering duo. Individually, they brought special skills to every assignment.
He was a remarkable reporter, one of the best I've ever known.
Digital managing editor Carla Field tells us Mike was far more than just a reporter. She was sure he'd have his own cooking show one day.
He loved to host parties, and he was an unbelievably great cook. He was the host with the most, for sure.
And every year, her dear friend absolutely owned Halloween.
They were outstanding Halloween parties. He had such respect for people and such love for life.
Those fun memories make us hunger for more.
Clever, inventive, amazing hors d'oeuvres. It's just too much fun.
So it seems surreal to now choose a photo for Mike's obituary.
Picked this one because Mike loved the outdoors.
The past tense can be profoundly painful.
This is where I'll have a hard time talking because it's just such a loss of friendship. It's such an amazing human being. It's a real tragedy for all of us to not have him to share life.
Much like Mike,
Let me get tuned here.
Aaron's personality took people to a happy place.
Yeah, that was one of the first connections that I made with Aaron, talking about bluegrass gospel music.
Fellow WYFF photographer Cody Sloan says Aaron recently watched him perform with the Mountain Bridge Band.
Contagious smile. He had a smile that could stretch across the newsroom.
And Smeltzer had a lot to smile about. He and his fiancée Heather were to be married in August. One more layer of heartbreak at a place where hearts are shattered.
It's a trying time, not only just emotionally to think about the loss, but here we have to work here every day. And this was a part of Mike and Aaron.
By nature, the news business doesn't stop. The signs of sadness include the flowers in the newsroom. Then there's Mike's painfully empty desk.
But I've seen how it has shattered this place. It has shattered this family. And we'll never be the same.
We have live team coverage on the dangerous conditions in Polk County.
WLOS is just 51 miles from WYFF, yet sometimes we feel oceans apart. The Memorial Day tragedy is a reminder of how close we really are. When it comes to perspective, sometimes when it rains, it pours.
And Polk County is seeing more heavy rain.
In Asheville, John Lee, News 13.